the phone number before.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Hey, this is Ahman Green, Green Bay Packers all-time leader in Russia. Bill, the Packer fan and Packer owner, Nick, they run a website for Packer news and updates, and I know Packer news hasn't been so great lately because we got some players that are not Packers anymore that you loved at one time, but you might hate a little bit right now.
2 great running backs. We have a competent offensive line.
He's saying that he felt in November and December that they didn't want him there.
Get a little safety in that position. Either we go.
There's no reason to believe we can't return, but.
And they already came out, a couple guys that came out said that Rodgers is telling the
solution of it, and don't let them go for anything under than 1.
And you know what, Packer fans? The Bears still suck. So go Pack Go, and good luck to you, Bill and Nick, their website and their Packer news. Talk to you later.
It's a lot easier to come here and skip doing mop-up duty, but he threw the ball all, but he kind of looked like Aaron Rodgers the way he was throwing the ball sidearm and just flicking the ribs and the ball was just jumping out of his hands. Agreed.
Hey everybody, this is Gerhard de Beer, former Green Bay Packer offensive lineman, and you're watching Frozen Tundra Network with Bill the Packer fan and Packer.
Well, hello everybody and good evening. Welcome to the Frozen Tundra Network.
What's up, everybody?
And I promise this isn't a redo of the morning show. If you guys,
right? Holy shit! Holy shit! Wow, we do a lot of podcasts.
Oh yeah. We do what, like 8, 9? I personally do 9 a week.
Yeah, I do 9 a week.
And
I just pop on whatever I can.
Yeah,
that's usually quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh, just in case anybody didn't watch the morning show, Green Bay now has a new CEO that will be taken over in 2025 when Mark Murphy has to retire by the bylaws since he's now 70 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
He's past retiring.
Yeah, he'll be 70 in 2025, so he's got to retire.
Yeah, it's their policy now. But Ed's actually been his side pocket for almost 12, going on 13 years now. He's pretty much been groomed. He's pretty much been groomed to do this, and he's got a good pedophile. I mean, I was just reading some of the stuff that's on him. I mean, he was actually, he was a arena commissioner of the arena league.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So he's had experience running big organizations.
Oh, yeah. He was a commissioner and president of Arena Football League from 2001 to 2008. He was a commissioner in Arena Football League from 2008 to 2009. And then he's a consultant for the NFL for 2009 to 2010 year. And then he was general counsel and Packers CEO. He's pretty much the back pocket for Murphy, basically, the rest of the time. But his dad actually, I don't know if you know Carmen policy, he was actually president and CEO of the 49ers back in 91 to 97.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, so he's got a family track record.
Oh, yeah.
Is his old man still alive? Do you know?
And then his president.
Well, yeah. So even if he runs into any kind of snag, he can ask the old man for some type of advice.
And the old man was a president and minority owner of the Cleveland Browns from 98 to 2004.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think we're in good hands, boys.
Got some football background.
Yeah. So I think he's been groomed. He's ready to go. Yeah. We're all good to go.
What's up, Mike? He should be kept on as a consultant when the new CEO needs help. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, and Murphy, man, he did have a good job, man. There's a lot of teams that love to be in our shoes. Love to be in our shoes.
Oh, absolutely.
I guess my only complaint was he just interfered with player stuff, and that was I just think he crossed the line there.
My biggest thing, he had big mouth. Like, just keep your mouth shut about shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I didn't mind that a bit because he's got to almost act as the de facto owner. So
But he kind of opened it up. It kind of broke. Okay, now there's this something serious. We got to talk about it now because Murphy said something. You know what I mean? So, you have to get the ball rolling one way or another.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's just like any other owner that opens up their mouth. The 9 times out of 10 end up putting a foot in it where somebody's got to backtrack a little bit.
His best thing.
Go. What's up, Josh?
His best thing was 60%. 60%. You ever see that? Because what Rogers deal, 60%, we get a first round.
Oh yeah, okay.
Which never happened.
Well, Dorn, you might as well break the other part of the news.
Oh yeah, your favorite part. Where is that clip at? Where is that?
What, the same old Lions or what?
Yeah, the same old Lions that lost their most accurate kicker.
Yeah, their most accurate kicker came to the Green Bay Packers. He was officially signed it today.
Oh yeah.
He's just camp legs. He won't be around much. So Lions can probably sign him back after they find out that Bates ain't kicking right, ain't accurate.
Yeah, really.
So,
well, do you think he's going to be anything more than just a camp body to take some of the wear off of Carlson's leg, or do you think he's actually there to try to push Carlson?
Push Carlson, and then with that Joseph too. I think Joseph might be gone before camp. I think it's just going to be those two.
I don't understand why we're bringing in kickers. I don't understand it.
Well, I don't think they like the two, Joseph and the other guy. They got rid of the other guy, so they brought this guy in. I think actually to take over Joseph's job actually. So they'll have two kickers. The guy we just picked up from the Lions and then Carlson. This is no extra push. Hey man, we picked up another guy. So.
Yeah. I mean, I see this guy's a lot younger. I mean, he's got more upside, but I mean, are we seriously talking about moving on from Carlson? Because I didn't see that.
No, it's just someone to push him on.
Yeah. What it might be, since we didn't give him any competition last year, it's okay. Let's see if this helps him kick it into gear more.
How's it going, Joshua?
Love for MVP candidate. Yeah.
Let me, man.
Hey, if he plays this whole year how he played that second half of the year, it's a damn good possibility.
Yeah.
Bro, he played elite the second half. He played elite. You understand elite? If he plays that the whole year, holy my God.
No, I'm seeing now that he might get $60 million a year now. He might be the first one to get to 60 now.
I hope it doesn't get to 60. I'd like to keep it between 50 and 55. But if that's what it takes, I don't want to lose him over $5 million.
Yeah. No, I don't think it. Bro, I mean, unfortunately, our other co-host in the morning is correct about one thing. Who's going to take his spot if we don't pay him?
Well, for one thing, he's pretty much stuck. I mean, basically, when we can franchise tag him 2 times. I mean, basically.
I mean, we could do that.
We got the leverage.
If talks break out,
basically, what I think it's coming down to is money up front. See, they're probably saying, okay, we only got a year to watch you actually play, so we don't want to give you all this money up front. We'll give you so much money up front. And they're trying to work that balance up front, I think. I think that's what's happening.
Oh, hopefully that's what it is. It's just the guaranteed part of it that they're messing around with. And then with the reports that the deal's extremely close to being finalized, you got to think that's the only thing hanging it out.
Right.
Plus, they don't want to announce it until after Jordan Love got engaged with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
They want to wait
on it overshadow on that.
Yeah. Make sure he gets a prenup and all that,
Make sure he gets one. Make sure he gets one.
Yeah.
That's funny.
This is Hollis Alvin Daniels.
Whoops.
Rob's trying to give us information on something else.
Yeah, I was going to share it, make sure we shared it out. I almost forgot.
Oh, yeah, I got it all shared out.
All right, good.
Oh, now what position battle are you guys looking forward to see the most during training camp?
Corners. I want to see what Stokes and Valentine and King and Yeah, I want to see all.
I was going to say that definitely ought to be an interesting one.
Yeah.
With the way Valentine played last year, with how Stokes is supposedly faster than he's ever been, and then all the hype that came with Kane.
Yeah.
I'm just anxious to see the whole defense as a whole. I want to see, because I mean, it's hard to say which position I want to see because everybody's going to be playing a different way this year. Like we're going to be playing closer to the line. There's going to be more blitzing. There's going to be, I feel the corners and the safety. I hear McKinney can blitz very well too. Imagine. Jair has everybody Jair from this position before. So I mean, so many things.
Yeah.
Holy cow! I just don't even know
Lord, he's good for blitzing. Oh
yeah. Oh, bro, all our linebackers, man. The way that we're going to be playing, it's. I mean, I hope we can control the game with just the front four. Can you imagine that?
Oh yeah,
we got really good rotation.
The line that we can possibly have.
Yeah.
I mean, our rotation is going to be fucking awesome, man. I mean, they should be fresh all the way through the fourth quarter. I'm
with you there, Joshua, because from everything we've heard in training camp, I really want to see this guy in a live action game and see just how fast he is at reading these defenses.
The floor came out and said that they were actually the offense was trying to trick Cooper, and they couldn't, man. He blew up every fucking play, man.
Yeah, it was so bad that LaFleur asked the defensive coaches, did you tell him what the script was?
Yeah.
Nope. He's just that good instinctually.
Yeah.
Oh, and Chris, I'm right there with you. I think we're going to have ourselves one hell of a secondary this year. And last year, actually, the numbers by the end of the season weren't too bad for the pass defense. I think it ranked like 11th or something like that. Yeah, Rob, we're finally getting Strap City.
Yeah.
I can't wait. It's going to be exciting.
Alexander's pumped up, man. I mean, you never seen him in OTAs, man. Involuntary. You never seen him.
Oh, yeah. So that's got to be big boost for Haley, because if he's got him bought in so much already that he's out there, and then Alexander and McKinney have been attached at the freaking hip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, you're talking about. I'm telling you, man. We're gonna have a shutdown secondary. You guys all better beware in the You guys all better beware in the north. I'm just saying. Bears. Oh, we got 3 guys that are number ones. Yeah. So well, we got 3 number ones that are in the secondary. I see your
number ones. He ain't be able to do shit.
And I raise you 3 more number ones. How's that? We're just talking. We're homers.
Oh, absolutely. How are we going to say it's the perfect show for it? Yeah. I was going to say there's a reason why we drafted 3 safeties on top of the defensive backs that we already had.
Yeah.
We saw what Chicago did and said, okay, here we go.
And I think they've all raised their level of competition. That's why everybody's like coming out. That's why Stokes you're hearing good things about. I mean, yeah, Stokes is going to be a factor.
He knows it's a proven year, man. Stokes knows it's a proven year, man.
Proven year for him.
Well, that's the same thing as Watson, a proven year. Yeah. I mean, everybody's got to step up.
It's a proven year for what's his name in the running game, Dylan. I mean, proven year for him.
Jacob, he's hungry to fucking redeem himself. He's an all-pro. He wants to get back to that all-pro.
Well, like Joe brought up in the morning show that he had held out of camp because of him being on the franchise tag last year, and he wasn't in football shape to start the year. Yeah. Well, now that he's got the full off season, he might be back to that 2022 form.
I heard he went and hung out with Love and some of the boys to get some reps.
Yeah,
build that chemistry.
Now they're talking. They're going back after in a few weeks or pretty soon here. They're going to get together in California once they get back from Italy and all that kind of crap. I don't know. There seems like there's a lot of football players going to Italy this time of year. I mean, everybody's there. Seems like.
Hey, When there's all that good food in one spot,
Yeah.
can you name 'em?
I'm just saying, I'm jealous. I want to go there. Jesus Christ, you know.
Well, you don't got to go all the way to Italy. You can either go to New York or to Texas. Rob and I got you
Well, if
covered.
you want to get autographs, you want to go get autographs, go about this time of year.
Go hang out. He just wants to go hang out in Italy and get autographs.
Fuck yeah, get drunk and fucking get autographs.
Where you guys hanging out at? Let us know. We're gonna come hang with you. Just what they want. Fans hanging out with them.
I was gonna say, I got a feeling where they are is going to be a little bit out of our price range.
Dude, you better get your ass get together, man. You're out this team, motherfucker.
But yeah, again, Josh, I'm right there with you. Wicks, again, is being talked about like crazy, that he's got major potential to be the true number one receiver.
Number one, yeah. They're talking like
they're saying poor man Jefferson. Poor man Justin Jefferson. That's what I seen. Like, okay.
I'll take the comparison.
Yeah, no shit.
Mm-hmm. And Bo Melton, I'm really high on this guy. The insane speed he's got mixed with his hands. I think that he's going to be a sleeper that could possibly contend for even the number one spot.
Yeah, another thing too, he's our second best blocker for wide receiver. He's the second best blocker, man. Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, he ain't going nowhere. He's gonna get a lot more playing time. Like you're gonna see sweeps, you're gonna see a whole bunch of shit from him. He, like you said, he's speed. He's fast.
I wonder if we're gonna start breaking out.
I think he's faster than fucking Watson even.
I think with their combine numbers, he was just slower than Watson. I mean, by like a couple hundredths.
Yeah, I know they're both fast, man.
Oh, absolutely.
They're both on the outside. Wicks and Reed on the inside.
Both of them on the outside with Reed. Oh my God. Have fun defending that one.
G.O. McCarthy fucking 5 wide receiver set.
That's what I was saying. Do you think we're going to see more 5 receiver sets with all these guys that we have?
We got the receivers that do it.
Does LaFleur have 5 wide receiver sets in his offense?
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever seen it in all these years. I've never seen it.
I think I've seen a couple, but that might have been because of the LaFleur and Rodgers blended offense. Because of Rodgers being a West Coast guy, and that 5 wide's a staple in it.
I just can't remember when Rodgers had 5 wide receivers he'd want to
Third
see.
down, spread them all out like that. Let's go.
Maybe he had a couple tight ends in there. I don't know.
Fuck yeah. Bull Mel on the outside, Watson on the other side, Walker.
1 year at Virginia, averaged over 20 yards a catch. He had a lingering injury, and Virginia changed offense his junior year when we drafted him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very glad Virginia changed their offense because that allowed him to fall all the way to us.
Yeah, they've been watching him for a while. They seen that he dropped out, but he knew the year before he was really good. Yeah, I mean, him and Reed are actually in Florida. They train together, and
yeah, I'm pretty sure they got a place together too.
They do. Yep, they do. And yeah, these receivers are hungry, man. They know what's a problem. They want a trophy. They ain't selfish. They're not gimme. No, they're not selfish, man. They don't care who gets it as long as they fucking score.
Yeah.
They want to win those games. They want to win. They're not selfish.
That's what I love to see. After all the years of seeing Rodgers throw to pretty much 1 or 2 guys, seeing this all get spread all around like back when Rodgers was young.
Yeah. And another thing about Rodgers he was afraid to throw in the middle.
Yeah. Well, I think that has to do with him throwing that ball that got Jermichael Finley so hurt. Yeah. I think it kind of gave him PTSD from it a bit. That he's worried about throwing over a middle, that he's going to end another guy's career.
It's football, man. You can't worry about that shit. I mean,
Morgan has been kind of up and down. Well, they rave about his physical tools, but they have said that his mentality's got to catch up with it a bit. And I honestly am expecting to see him as our starting right guard. I don't really think he's going to be able to beat out Rasheed Walker or Zach Tom for a tackle spot.
See, what I heard, man, and the OTAs, they put them on everywhere. And they fucking threw the fucking kitchen sink at him. They threw everything. They want to see what this kid's made of. And so now when training camp comes, we'll find out what he's like, man.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put him more in a certain spot where they like him. But they threw the kitchen sink at this kid, man. And he took it, man. You know.
That's a good sign. He survived.
Yeah, I mean, Sean Gary threw him around. I heard pretty good.
Well, I mean, freaking Sean Gary's a beast. What do you
exactly?
Yeah, but we haven't put pads on, and that was OTAs, bro. They was just lining up, slapping each other around.
Yeah,
Gary's handling them like that now.
I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if Gary is handling him all through training camp too.
He ain't taking it easy on him. Guarantee you that. None of them are. None of them are. Okay. Iron sharpens iron, man. Fucking.
Yep.
Slap him around, teach him a lesson.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want a Super Bowl.
Absolutely, there, Josh.
Man, they got a taste of that fucking blood in the water. Going fucking that Super Bowl right there. They tasted it. They're hungry. They want it, and they know they were right there. They had their chance.
Oh yeah, and Nixon came right out and said that we let the 49ers off the hook.
Exactly.
Yep.
And we already destroyed the Lions, and we beat the Chiefs pretty good. So that's like.
Well, it's a
very good chance.
Going to come at us in a different way. I mean, there's some truth to them having a game plan against Jordan Love now. I mean, but last year he was kind of new. I mean, but look, by the time we played him the second time, they had plenty of They've had plenty of footage on Jordan Love.
I think Jordan Love, for some reason, he knows how to read these fucking defenses now. He's understanding the game, but not more. He knows who's coming, who's going to come. He just checks. You audible. Oh, it's like, okay. And boom, drops a fucking dime right in the fucking middle of the field.
Kevin, I saw a mock lineup of what they were saying that the Packers were going to run, and he was lined up in the right guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's his most likely position, but you're definitely not wrong. He did play left tackle, I'm pretty sure. I know it was a tackle spot, but I think it was left. And they have been training him across the board to try to see where he fits. And I like having the positional versatility with the offensive line because it seemed to do really well for us with most of these guys.
Myers, I mean, I'm not really too fond of Myers, but I guess with him, they're comfortable with him for some reason. I don't know why.
I was going to say, at the end of the year, Myers wasn't bad.
Yeah.
When he had Love over there pointing out what to do. It might just be that he needs a little extra help with that part of it.
His PFF was like 50 or 51 or something like that. It wasn't really the greatest.
I was going to say, yeah, but you got to take PFF also with a grain of salt.
I know, I hear you, but it's the Packers. Our grades are always low. But I don't know. But they got that monk that's going to take over probably the next year, though, the following year or whatever.
I totally agree with this comment. Love is showing that he's a step above, a head above. He wants to be the leader. He's constantly improving his game. He doesn't think he doesn't think he knows enough. He's still learning. And
and I'll bet you, on all his free time and stuff, he's studying film on our opponents this year, defenses and stuff. Like he's already honing in on that crap already in his free time.
Oh yeah. Love seems to have that hunger to be one of the absolute best.
Yeah, right now he's taking a little break going to Italy, fucking engaged with his old lady, and I'll bet you right now they're heading back, and I'll bet you he starts grinding again. Come on, boys, let's go. We got work to do.
Oh, absolutely. But hey, I love him going out there to Italy. That way he's not getting burnt out or anything like that, just studying nonstop.
Yeah.
Last year, defenses played man early. Then the receivers came around and started beating it. Then they switched to more man zone, and Love ate that up with the improvements running in. Yeah, bro. By the end of the season, or by the end of the second half, I mean, Jordan Love was up there yelling and calling out mics. He was calling out everything, man. He was letting everybody know what was up. Some of the best pass rusher teams in the league in the playoffs couldn't even sniff them. I mean,
the Cowboys game. He picked that fucking
Yeah.
defense apart, dude.
That's where he looked more pro than any of his games, man. He looked like a pro. You want to know why he's in the question for almost $60 million? Look at the Cowboy game.
Yeah.
Look
All
at
right,
the
well,
Cowboy.
you have yourself a good night there, Joshua. I'm glad that you stopped by.
Thanks for coming by, bud.
Nope.
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean,
another thing too is like, okay, what about Pratt and Clifford? Who's going to be?
Everybody's like, well, you only got 1 year to what? I mean, but you know what? In that 1 year, we got a lot out of it. I mean, he's already been here 3 or 4 years. He's had the time, and like some of the key things that you look for, like he's like one of the 3 quarterbacks who made it all year without being injured. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, hopefully he's got a little bit of that Brett Favre in him when it comes to that.
Yeah. Bro, I'm gonna go and say he's gonna be better than Brett and Aaron. He's gonna be.
Hey, man.
I know you guys don't want to hear it yet. I know you don't want to hear it. Those are big shoes to
got
fill.
the traits.
There's Star Wars.
He's got more going for him than those guys had too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's already seen what they did, so he's more prepared. You know, everything that they've learned has been passed up the line. I mean, he's got a young core that's coming up with them, that's growing with them.
You go from Brett Favre back
things.
in his era, from his era to now. There's a big difference.
I love this Star Wars guru. What's up, man? Star Wars.
Got another Texas Packer fan.
Yeah, that's right. He's from Texas. I'm right here, I'm right by the airport, man.
Well, maybe you can write down what you have to go to the fucking draft then next year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I bet a lot of fans from the show are going to be at the draft. We're going to meet a lot of people.
Oh, absolutely.
I want to make a banner for the show. Dun, dun, dun. I'm serious, bro. We need to post it up, man. We need to post it up for all our groups. Have people come meet out and come hang out with us.
Absolutely. There's definitely some guys that comment on our show I wouldn't mind hanging out with.
Hell yeah. Even some Bear fans. I mean, look,
you know what's going to take a icing on a cake is actually when we fucking host that Lombardi Trophy up. Fucking the Murphy's on the door way out. Our new guy in.
It'd be
celebrating a lot. This is going to be a great year for us.
Yeah, we started 1 year ago. 3 or 4 to go.
Division champs.
Oh, for sure, man.
Oh yeah. This offense is just starting to scratch the surface.
Yeah, these guys are just scratching the surface, like you were saying.
You could see it last year, man. They didn't hit their ceiling at all.
Nobody even said it was night and day from last year to this year because everybody knows what they're doing now. You know what I mean? Now they can really hone in and just fucking make sure everything's perfect. You know?
Yeah.
At the beginning of the year, they're kind of doing something shit sloppy and crap. They're running wrong routes and crap like that. Now everybody's got their shit down. And now it's time to grow, you know?
Yeah. It's time to move on. Step it up.
Time to take this NFC North and shake it up and show them who's
I want to see Musgrave complete those catches and get those touchdowns that he fell in front of. I'm telling you, man, he had like 3 or 4 touchdowns. He fell in front of the goal line.
Yeah.
I think he's going to have a big year, man. He's going to have
I always call them draft legs. You always have draft legs. You know, you ever see a draft how they run? They're clumsy and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying so hard. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. It's all right in front of him, and he's trying to run. He can't get no.
Hopefully, he works on that.
Hey, speaking of tight ends, I hope Tucker Kraft has learned about hurdling over people from that nut shot that he took. He's not going to be trying to do that too often. But at the same time, you got to love that mentality that he wants every extra yard possible, even if it causes him having kids.
Well, he probably was a nut cut now.
Bro, some guys just got to learn the hard way. Like diving, you know, you could get helicopter if someone hits you and then they spin you. You know, I mean, there's man.
Well, if you spin you in the end zone, then it's fine.
Yeah. We've seen plenty of that. That happens a lot, especially that's where it happens. Guy gets up and then boom, he spun. Yeah, the Musgrave kept his feet in that locker. Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, bro.
Yeah.
Just all year he just kept like tripping up and just falling right in front of the damn goal line. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
But
he's got to
he
get
only
better
did
balance.
one pass is all he dropped. That was it.
Yeah.
That is great from a rookie.
Absolutely.
I mean, I hate to say it, but him getting hurt actually helped out Kraft develop.
Oh yeah,
Kraft,
gave him a
a
chance.
lot faster. And it's like, wow, Kraft will not be good. It's like, yeah. Now it's like this turning out great, man.
I think LaFleur realizes he can run some good 2 tight end sets. There's some good opportunity with those guys. You know what I mean?
Even Sims stepping in.
That's what I was about to say too. Even if we go to a 3 tight end set, we got capable tight ends at all 3 spots of it.
And Davis, Davis got hurt. He was our best special teams guy before he got hurt. He was our best. I mean, he was the best special teams player. So that's why I think they'll keep him around. And
especially the way special teams is going to be played this year off kickoffs. I mean, this is going to be like.
Oh yeah, I'm really interested to see how that goes.
I want to see it in the preseason because that's going to tell you how exciting. Because this could do you remember how energizing it used to be on kickoffs to be waiting for the kickoff? I mean, come on, man.
Mm-hmm. Now it's just mostly guys taking knees. But to answer Star Wars question, I'm thinking we're looking at a 12-13 win season again.
I'm thinking.
I mean, we won 9. Okay, we probably lost 2 or 3 of those just because of the defense.
I'm going to say probably 3 or 4.
Okay, but I'm just saying, if you're being generous, so I mean, look, all right, so I'm just trying to reason it with you. So that's 10 or 11 wins, okay? Maybe all right, so we say 3, so we go 12. So now we were 12 and 5. Okay, so now you take into account what we added, everybody's under second year. 13 wins is not out of the 14 wins. I mean,
there's one thing about this team. See, we get injury. See, Rashawn Gary goes down and Alexander goes down at the same time. Our team is built where it can still go and we can still win a lot of games without them. It's already proven.
Bro, we proved it last year.
Lions. Now listen to this. Now Lions, say fucking Hutchinson went down and say Brown goes down. That team is done. It's done. And there's a facts. They don't got nobody else besides fucking maybe Gibbs that could actually step up a little bit. That's it.
Man, you are so 100%.
I was going to say, unfortunately, Star Wars, I got to agree with you. Because it seemed like during those Rodgers years, if we won a playoff game, it all came down to who had the ball last.
Yeah, that's how it was. That's why we lost so many NFC championship games. And even last year, bro, just think about this. If we had a top 10 defense last year, that would have been what we needed to carry us into further. That would have been enough to beat the 49ers.
Yeah, if we would have had a top 15 defense.
Yeah, top 15. I get it. But I'm saying that's all we lack right now. Our offense still hasn't hit its ceiling. And if the defense is anything, without Barry, I said, fucking Ken, the bearded Packer fan here, could go in there and fucking coach, and we'd be doing better. We got to. I mean, everybody's like, "Oh, Hafley didn't have this." No, look, I don't care what Hafley did there. Hafley probably never had a team with this much fucking talent on it. I'm gonna tell you that.
Exactly.
And he never had a team where he could just say, "Hey, let's go, let's do this, and open up his mind and open up his game and let it speak for itself." He's got He's got men on this team that are all buying into this system. They've seen it. They know what's coming. So, and they're all in on it. So I'm all in. All right.
I just want them to stop the damn run.
I
want them to stop the damn run.
Exactly what I'm saying. On top ticket. You imagine it, because that's what I'm telling you right here. I'm imagining it.
Now I don't even care if they're stopping the run. Just stop it from bleeding us to death.
Yeah.
As long as they can manage the run and it's not crazy, I'm fine with that.
Bro, if we could ever stop the run, that was always our biggest thing. If we could stop that, that's half the battle, man.
Yeah.
That's half the fucking battle. I mean, our counter to that was like, let Rodgers go and put up numbers.
Yep.
Fire down the field. Let's go.
But
even in the Brett Favre era, we still ran the ball.
Yeah.
I was going to say that was the word for beating Rodgers. You got to keep him off the field. And we didn't have a defense that could stop it. Granted, we've usually had good pass defenses. It's just anybody that wanted to run, they were getting crazy yards against us.
He's so right. Spinning wheel with different coverages. Fronts and blitz spun by range. It would have been a massive improvement. That's what I was saying, man. Anything is better than what, because Barry literally cost us. I mean, I could the Giant game and the fucking creamsicle Pirates, the Buccaneers.
Creamsicle Pirates.
That's a Mike. That's a main event Mike term. I love it. When I heard him say it, I fell over laughing too.
Creamsicle Pirates. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean both those games. I mean, we let Baker we let a guy named Baker come into our house and have a perfect QBR against our defense.
What about DeVito?
Yeah. Oh, it's disgusting, bro. I mean, I wanted Barry fired from there on. I was done.
Yeah. Well, I think that's when the Ford came in and actually, okay, guess what?
When people started calling for his head, that's when LaFleur's like, it's not the time. It's not the time to start doing that. And that's when he took over. He's like, all right, fuck it. I got to take over.
Yeah, do something. Now, David started playing actually towards the end, at least a little better.
The defense improved massively when he took over. So,
absolutely. That's why I think it was a travesty that LaFleur wasn't up there higher in the coach of the year ranks.
Exactly.
Guys coaching two sides of the damn ball. Now, granted, it was a personnel decision on why he had to. So I can see that taking a little bit of shine off of it. But it's coach of the year, not the guy who assembles the best coaches.
Yeah.
And he should have at least been in the talk.
Yep.
He wasn't even mentioned.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, bro, he had a new quarterback he was developing. His running back only played for 6 freaking games. His backup running back didn't even show up.
In the first 3 years.
Jair Alexander, Noah Corner, how many weeks did he miss? 7 or 8? I mean, come on. I mean, there's so many things that was going against LaFleur and the whole team. And
well, it's just like, after Ryder goes, your team is done.
Oh yeah,
yeah, right.
and bro, when we were 3-6, they was looking right. We was 3-6 the first half of the season.
Yeah.
How do we make the playoffs? How do we get 2 games into the playoffs?
From having a good damn coach that fucking stuck to his plans and fucking kept riding it out and fucking pushing along, and it paid off.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's why I love when you hear these guys sit there and say, oh, well, Love's going to regress because these defenses now have a full season of tape on them. Like, LaFleur isn't one of the most creative play callers out there. I guarantee he's already got a bunch of new plays cooked up.
he's looking at his chops, man, after last season going, oh, my God.
Oh, my God, I can do this. I can do that.
I mean, bro, he probably had to dial back his playbook just because of it being George Love's first year from what he was running with Rodgers. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he said during the Steelers game, he says something clicked in him and says, I got to open up the playbook. Yep. And that from there on out, that's when they start kicking some ass, dude.
Yeah, they do overlook the coaching aspect. I mean, the coach has never gotten any respect. They're like, oh, well, Holmgren did so good because he had Brett Favre, or Mike McCarthy did so good because he had Aaron Rodgers. And, you know, when those guys first brought their offenses in, they shined. That was their offense. They took the players and made them players play their game, and they mastered it. And that's what you're supposed to get. And that's why the coach gets credit, because it's the coach's decision.
Yeah.
I mean, we fired the coach in the middle of the season when he made a bad choice. What the
fuck? Well, when you got your quarterback screaming after the play that it was a stupid effing play, you kind of got to get rid of the guy.
Yeah, no, that was, bro.
Defense knew exactly what we were doing, man. It's like, I think
we've been running the same playbook for 10 years.
I can't even tell you, bro. In that Viking game that year, right before, I mean, the coaching calls were just unbelievable in the last 2 minutes of the game. It's just unbelievable.
But one thing about the floor, he's got to go get a fucking ring. He deserves a ring.
Yep.
Love's got to get him a ring. I mean, he deserves it, man.
Bro.
I mean, he took us. Our team was 9-6-1. Turned that fuck around. I mean, sniffed that fucking Super Bowl. How many fucking times?
If Bakhtiari didn't get injured, he's got a ring already.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the stupidest fucking things that tell us back. It's like, man, Love's got to come on here and say, okay, fuck it, we're getting one. We ain't fucking around.
Right. I hope it happens.
Hey,
shot. I mean,
I was going to say, we saw how Rodgers did his first year and where that led, and Ralph did better. So we got to hope that that's going to extrapolate into more Super Bowl wins still.
Yeah, I just think that Love benefits from seeing the past Packers and seeing what we did and seeing he's got the benefit. He can understand that where Rodgers went wrong, where Favre went wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's there.
Oh yeah, and not only that, he had Rodgers constantly in his ear, coaching him up. Yep. That's one thing that nobody can ever knock Aaron Rodgers for. Is he did a damn good job bringing in Love along, and he was even trying to do the same thing with the MILF Hunter, but he apparently was too focused on the Stepford wives.
Yeah. Oh wow. I don't know what Rodgers' deal is. He's resorted back to his ayahuasca days.
I don't know. Him and Love still talk back and forth.
Yep.
Yeah, but they're saying that Rodgers is in a lot of trouble in the New York media and everything else.
It's the New York media. They blow absolutely everything.
He didn't go to OTAs. Oh my god.
It's not like this is their first year installing the offense. It's already installed.
They should have known better when they
should have known who they was getting.
Yeah, he's a diva. He always will be a diva, and fucking. I'm glad what he did for the Packers and everything. I welcome him back when he retires. But till now, he can pound sand. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? But once he retires, welcome back to the Packers.
When you can come back, hey buddy, this year.
Until you retire, you can fuck up and you can pound sand, motherfucker.
As long as he doesn't pull a Brett Favre and play for a division rival, I'll always like Aaron.
I think he's got more class than that. He's got more class than that.
He never comes. He's not out like some quarterbacks with their old teams and just rip them. No, he's all
Bro, he's a lot smarter than Brett Favre was mad. See, he wanted revenge against the Packers. Rodgers is smart. He's living in a New York market. He might as well get everything he can get out of that.
Yeah.
I mean, that fits to his ego perfectly. The change at DC and Tree will be a huge difference. Players improving will be competent defense and less soft tissue injuries will be huge. Yeah, that's the thing. We're hoping this new the new strength and conditioning coaches make a difference.
Oh, it didn't start off good for him though. It didn't start off good. But this is a
lot of guys not coming in. This is a lot of guys not coming in shape. This is what this is.
Yeah.
This is where that's what this whole OTAs and stuff is to give guys a little, hey, look, you got a month now to get ready because spring training's coming, and if you're not ready, you're not going
to. And the floor all had the same energy. He's like, wow. Okay, well, as long as they fix it, man. It's like, okay, we can't be doing that no more.
Right.
Must be doing overlifting or something, or I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, who broke the tip of his finger? Van Ness. I mean, he broke the tip of his thumb.
Yeah, he was already back at practice.
Some shit happens, man. Some stuff.
Yeah, he's all good, bro. He's all good.
The only thing that kind of worries me is a little bit of the shoulder issues that we've been having, but that could just be from guys being overzealous in the training room. That hey, I see Kenny Clark putting up all these weights. I'm going to try it too.
It could be like Reed carrying Branch in the end zone. That's pretty hard on the back too,
Well, when you got to support Lions player that they supposedly stole from us.
Yeah.
Even
baggage.
No, we traded with them so they could get them.
Yeah.
So that goes to show you just how much we wanted them.
Yeah.
We made it like a bandit, man. Fucking actually. I'll take Wicks, Reed, and who was the other one? Crap.
We all thought we was going to get Cooper DeJean. Everybody in the Packer
Kraft,
Nation.
Kraft,
Packer
Wicks,
Nation
and Reed.
somebody do something.
I wanted freaking Cooper DeJean too,
Bro,
but we passed on him multiple times, so there's got to be a reason.
Yeah.
For
We
sure.
we really didn't need. I think they got confidence in Stokes. I think that's why they didn't really go after a corner. They needed that safety. They needed linebackers, and they wanted to fix that offensive line. So they went out and addressed that. And man, they did a good job. I mean,
if what they're saying is true about getting the best linebacker in the draft, bro. I mean, that was worth not taking Cooper DeJean. That was the first one.
Best safety in the draft too.
That was the first one we passed on, right? Was that not?
Yep.
Our first
And
attempt.
Bullard
was our second attempt. Bullard. Then we took Bullard, right? Yeah, right after that.
Yeah, Bullard's a beast, man. Then Hopper. Hopper's good. We got some good players, man. Even in the back, they're good safeties. They're good, hard-hitting safeties.
Well, speaking of that, what I can't wait to see is what that Arapaho is going to do.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about him, like, granted, it's nothing on the field yet because he's nursing an injury, but they're talking like he's got everything graphed so far.
Yeah. Another guy going.
Strap City for sure, bro. We're going to see a lot of this. We're going to see a lot of this.
And then they had that Cox Jr. Playing with the ones, the OTAs, and he had 2 sacks. Yeah. I mean, sure, they're not pads or nothing, but I always liked that kid, and I think Preston better be looking out, to tell you the truth, because he's the odd man out, I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if we end up trading Preston halfway through the year.
I kind of hope not, because I think he deserves to fucking have a ring with us.
Yeah.
Go up all the way through.
I'm right there with you, Dorn, but it wouldn't shock me if it happened.
It wouldn't shock me.
I think he's gonna have his best year too as far as sacks. I think a lot of these sacks are going up in Green Bay.
Gary's gotta show up. He's gotta play up to his contract, man. He's gotta ball out. I mean, no more excuses.
Now that he's got the full off season where he's not injured and
his snap counts was low.
Snap count, nothing, yeah. 100%.
But there's that stretch towards the end of the season, he was just nowhere to be seen. It's like, come on.
Well, I was going to say it could be that his conditioning just wasn't up to par because of him being so limited.
Yeah.
But you hear the way he talks. I think it was an interview he had with Rich Eisen.
I seen that one, yeah.
Yeah, that he was saying that about taking days off, that he ain't taking a single day off, that he's going hard this whole time.
He's working out with Von Miller.
Yeah, he's working on Ron Miller.
I saw that.
Yeah.
That's what you need. Surround yourself with greatness and learn what they learn from them guys. That's what you need, man.
Exactly.
Take that and use it and make your career. You know, I mean, he's still young. I mean, Gary's still young, bro. I mean, shit. I'll have to have him on our team for another 4 or 5 seasons, bro. I mean, come on. And Alexander, Stokes, Valentine, Nixon, Valentine. Oh, wait, I guess I should put it up. Exactly how many cornerbacks can you keep? Have Walker and McDuffie at linebacker and special teams need linebackers. Yeah. I mean, we're going to keep a lot of those guys. Every one of those guys you got listed there is probably going to make this squad, bro. I think King is the new guy, right? That was the 7th rounder that we picked up. That he's supposed to got sneaky good. I mean, he's got man.
Well, hey, before he had that last down year in college, he was looked at as a first-round draft pick.
Yeah.
If anything, he'll be practice squad if you don't get picked up.
Yeah, we're not letting none of these guys go.
I don't think we're trying to put him on the practice squad. We're keeping him active.
He's actually fucking.
But none of those guys in that list that he had, they're all going to make the squad. Every fucking one of those guys. Every one of them. Alexander, Stokes, Valentine, Nixon, Valentine, King. They're all going to make it. McDuffie, Walker, Cooper. I mean, all those guys, man.
What I'm interested to see is how we're going to play nickel. Because, Nixon is the starting nickel corner. But with all these safeties, you got to think we got to run a big nickel at some time.
Man, I want to just make it. Look, if he can play and he can hold his own, great. Leave him in there. But We know why we got Nixon on this team. You guys know why we got him on this team.
Yeah.
Return that fucking football.
Hey, he's got a nose for that ball and is quite the ball hawk.
Yeah, no, bro. I mean, how many people took one down from Patrick Mahomes? I mean, at an opportune time too. The way he stole it. I mean, he stole it. I mean, he snatched it, reached up and pulled it down. But yeah, I love the defense this year. I think it's going to be. I mean, if we're top 10, man, nobody's going to stop us. Sorry.
If we get anywhere near top 15, I think we got ourselves a hell of a team. And for first year in a new defense, I'd be happy with that.
We're going to top 5. We're going top 5 and
top 5. Look at you.
If we hit top 5, you might see me do a backflip. Now I might be in the ER after, but I'll go.
We got a lot of rotations and good solid rotation. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep fresh all the time. We're gonna keep fresh.
In a perfect world, it could happen, John Dorn.
It's a perfect world, I'm telling you. It's a perfect world.
I mean, the only reason I keep saying top 10 is because I hear a lot of experts thinking we're going to be top 10.
We're almost damn near top 10 last year.
We scratched top 10 for 1 week, and then it went to hell. That was it. We finished like 23rd or some shit.
I think it was like 25th or 26th.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. It was.
Oh yeah, that run defense massively tanked our ratings because our pass defense was not bad last year, other than them playing off the ball so much, so we gave up a decent amount of yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't ever want to see Preston Smith cover JJ again, ever. Ever.
Come on, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he likes to blitz from the secondary too, which is I'm so excited about this. I mean, you imagine we got guys up, we don't know where it's coming from. I mean, holy mother of God.
Oh, absolutely. And especially with him being so blitz heavy on third down.
And you have the personnel where you can blitz and have someone cover, man to man, is going to be solid for that first 10 yards. That's what you need. You just got to, because when you're blitzing, you got to be just cover for the first, the first 10 seconds, 20 seconds of the play. Just elite coverage for that. And then boom, nail them, get them.
I'm thinking more like the first 5 seconds.
Whatever, bro.
I was going to say 10, 20 seconds isn't a football play.
Well, let's see. I think Cooper can get to the quarterback in about 1.2 seconds.
Let's hope so.
Imagine a double linebacker blitz with Cooper and Quay Walker. Oh, my God.
He's got a lot of things he can do, I'll tell you that.
Oh, absolutely. Dropping one of these safeties in. That's one of the reasons why I think we might run a big nickel a decent amount of the time. Now, I don't think it'll be the main nickel package, but I can see us doing that just because of how some of our safeties can blitz.
Well, yeah, one thing to do, they'll have McKinney. They'll move him around. They'll definitely move him around. They're going to make fucking defensive casts and shit like that. And yeah, is he coming in? Is he going to fucking blitz? He's going to, yeah, they're going to move him around. This defense is going to be interesting, man. And that front is got one job, get to that fucking quarterback.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for Goff, man. I feel sorry for Goff.
Oh, I don't feel sorry for Goff. I can't wait to see all the turnovers that are going to come from it.
Yeah. Decker's going to fucking have a field day, man. Fucking with John Gary coming right busting right through him.
Uh-huh. I was going to say Gary usually plays extremely well against him just on his own.
What do you have, like three sacks and 2 forced fumbles? Yeah, that's like having
turn them loose,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a new attacking style defense.
We need Gary do that every fucking game, man. At least get 2 sacks and a fucking forced fumble every game.
Oh my God! If he even just got 1 sack a game, I'd be ecstatic. If he got 2 sacks a game, holy shit, he's breaking the record.
Yeah. At least he doesn't have TX arms like fucking Hutchinson, or he gets blown up by tight ends.
Yeah, and Kevin, I'm right there with you. That's exactly who I was thinking of when I was mentioning the big nickel.
Yeah, he's
because this kid can hit like a freaking tank.
I was checking him out actually. I think over a week ago, I was actually doing all his highlights and shit. Like, holy fuck, this kid's good. Yeah.
I just like the fact.
Actually, we should ask Cal Williams how he felt about him. I think he got a strip sack on him. I think.
Yeah.
Well, good thing he's already got some experience with it because he's going to be stripping and intercepting Caleb quite a bit.
Exactly. There's two players that actually got sacks on him. I can't remember who the other player was.
Caleb is going to take over the record in Green Bay for the Chicago quarterback that's thrown the most touchdown to Packers.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, you think so? Well, who owns that? Who owns that right now?
Cutler, yeah, it's easy one.
Yeah, only because that's just because he had more years against us. That's the only reason. Right?
Well, no.
I mean, on average, who's the worst quarterback that we've taken? Is it really Cutler?
Yeah.
Because then I'm going to take back a lot of things I gave him respect for.
Cutler, for some reason, against Green Bay, threw a bunch of interceptions.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I like Jay Cutler and all, even for him being a Chicago Bear.
I never liked him.
See, I loved him when he was on Denver.
I never liked any Bear quarterback. I honestly say that. I can honestly say that I never liked any of them. I didn't like the Harbaugh either, man. Jim, I didn't like him. I didn't like Eric Kramer. I didn't like none of them. They had a lot of I didn't like Rex. I didn't like none of them.
Oh,
See, I really like Justin Fields as a Chicago Bears quarterback because he couldn't do shit.
He threw 22 interceptions.
22?
Yeah.
And how many seasons did he play? 7? 6?
It says Cutler had a passer rating of 68 with 2,881 yards, 16 touchdowns, and 22 interceptions in 13 games against the Packers.
Damn. Talk about having the guy's freaking number.
Yeah.
Wow.
In 13 games.
That's just against us. Holy shit.
Yep. Cutler also was the Brett Favre type of quarterback where it was, all right, screw it, I'm going to wing this thing down and see what happens.
We have more interceptions and touchdowns. That's pretty bad, ain't it? I wonder what Rodgers is his touchdowns to interception ratio is against the Bears.
You're talking to a guy who's going to be in the Hall of Fame for throwing the least amount of interception.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just... Oh, skull to the toilet bowl.
Hell yeah, skull to the toilet bowl. Flush that shit.
I think Brandon's just mad that we actually know how to eat right and usually end up eating the Vikings.
Yeah.
Vikings suck.
I hope they got their coach ready in the basement.
That Sam Darnold's just going to be real scary. I don't know how we're going to be able to compete against him.
They're going to dress him up with those long braids. Calling Brunhilde.
Purple braids and Sam Darnold.
Yeah, they'll be blowing that Vikings horn just when they get a successful snap.
Sounds like a disease. You got Sam Darnold's disease.
Break out in jets.
Can't play. He just naturally sucks at football.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we want to thank everybody for watching. Especially thank you guys for commenting. Make sure you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And go, Pack, go.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first. The daily podcasts are Ken and Ken in the Morning, Lions Talk with Smoking Jeremy B., Around the Indoor Football World, Shield TV, and The Big Football Show. The afternoon podcasts are Valhalla Hour, Brosef Sports, WCFL Dolphins Talk, The Cheap Seats, Bodkin Show, and Spirit of Detroit Podcast. The nightly podcasts are Hallis Hall Report, Frozen Tundra Network, Wrestling Roundup, Skull Gang 365, First and 10 with Foz, Prime Sports World, The Man Cave, Prim and Proper Sports, Spitballin' Podcast, Lions Fan Cave Chat, 313 Den Podcast, Puckett, The Guys Huddle, Main Event